The idea behind Toronto 2050 came about 10 years ago when I went to a master class with a production designer who did work for Steven Spielberg. And he was talking about pre-visualization. And so I thought, if they can do it with film, why can't we do it with our city?
Everybody's moving into cities, and they're a hugely valuable piece of human ingenuity. We need to do everything we can do to protect them, and we need to do everything we can do to protect the people that are living in cities.
We're in a period of great political turmoil. The sad thing is that these long-term plans far outlast the current election cycles, the 4-year cycles. And any promises made and any plans made by one government are likely to be destroyed by the next government 4 years later.
We've lost 10 years. I'm convinced of that. And it's the wrong time to lose 10 years.
Toronto does not have a master plan. There is a so-called master plan, but it's what I call pious words. And, pious words are completely useless.
The Gardener has for years been under study, and we must have spent so many millions on reports that we could have actually buried it, sold the land, and done something. But instead, all we did was talk, and nothing happened. And now it's crumbling, and they're still talking, and nobody will do anything about it. And unfortunately now we have all these buildings in front of it and behind it, so one could still bury it.
The way the amalgamation of metropolitan Toronto into the city of Toronto was badly done. But the trouble is they couldn't amalgamate the attitudes, and the attitudes are different in Scarborough and Etobicoke and outer North York than they are in the inner city.
The city divided itself into 4 quadrants, but they didn't change the thinking.
A master plan is a plan which encompasses the entire life of the city in all its aspects, then translate it into a physical form. And that should be the guiding principle for the way in which the city develops.
Great about Toronto is that we have lots of talent in the city. And when we make movies, this is how it works. We have a script, we have a director, we have a crew, and they're all working for the same movie. What happens here in Toronto, and that's why I'm using the movie analogy, because what happens is we don't have a script to follow. So everybody is doing different things without talking to each other. It's created a silo effect in the city. Instead of creating pre-visualization, knowing what you're going to expect, experimentation, and then applying it, we just scare everyone and people get upset and then they fight a building. And this is what the whole project has been driven on, is show me the picture. We never get the picture. And that's what filmmaking's all about, and that's what city building should be about. Show me the picture.